First of all, can you just tell me what these last 72 hours have been like for you as you tried to help Rahaf al-Qunun?
Well, it was extremely stressful as we were doing tremendous work to get this account to the world and contacting whoever we could.
The first tweet that went out, as we understand it, was from Rahaf herself. She wrote in Arabic. It was about 3:20 in the morning in Thailand. I am the girl who escaped Kuwait to Thailand. My life is in danger if I'm forced to return to Saudi Arabia. When did you first learn that this woman was in the airport in Bangkok?
She actually contacted us before she tweets this. And we were in shock. And like someone who asking you for help. And I mean, you don't see this in your life when you like have to save a soul. Someone is just like begging you to help. I just felt like, how can I help?
And so this is even before it was tweeted to the world. Before all that began, you knew about what she was going through. How did she explain to you where she was and how dangerous things were for her?
I've known her in for a year, but I know that she wanted to escape Saudi and her family and like her life and the abuse and all this. You know the desire, but you don't know exactly the plan or when.
You knew that she wanted to get out, and then suddenly there she was telling you, I'm out and I can't go back.
Yes. When she said they took my passport, I said, like, who they took it? And like, she started telling me the whole story. It was shocking for me.
Was there a network of people helping?
So there was a campaign on Twitter 3 years ago, started 3 years ago. Through this campaign, there was some groups that have been established on other application or social media. I joined to one of the group a year ago. Here's when she was in the same group with me.
Rahaf was in the same group with you?
Yes.
What was that group about?
It was just a feminist group trying to end women in slavery. You know, because we've been raised to be less than a man. We're not equal.
I guess it's one thing for them to all be saying, we want our rights, this is our situation, but then one of them actually left. I mean, that was probably the extraordinary moment for you, I guess, that you heard that this woman who was in your group has said, I've left.
Because it's been like 3 years since this campaign started. A lot of girls start to lose hope that government will ever end this system, male guardian system. So there when some of them started to flee and some of them started to have this desire to flee and escape, a lot of them has their own reasons. And most of us know this kind of life, you know, when we are abused, when we are we don't feel belong there. When you have this awareness and you know your rights, you're going to start to feel anger till the moment that you want to do something.
And this woman, Rahaf al-Qunun, 18 years old, we spoke with the representative from Human Rights Watch who was trying to help her, told her to barricade herself in the hotel room. Thai officials said they were going to deport her. You and others were in constant communication with her during this time. How tense was that for her and for all of you?
It was very scary because we were all the time on a group call. Some of us were sleeping and on call, you know, because we need to like see all the direct messages on her account, because all of us, the four of us, are logged into her account because there's a lot of message. We need to see the direct messages, which one is important, and contact and reply to the journalist and other people who are important, who can help. And there's some threatening messages from all people from Saudi Arabia. I have a lot of them from Saudi Arabia trying to threaten her, like bullying. It's not nice.
What did you think when you heard that her father had arrived in Thailand, in Bangkok, and that the Thai officials were helping him connect with her?
We panicked. She said she doesn't want to see him. She doesn't want to look at him. She might collapse.
It's interesting, there was a delegation of Saudi diplomats met with Thai immigration officials, And it was taped, it was videoed, and you're laughing because you know what I'm going to say, that he said, that the Saudi diplomat said, when she first arrived in Thailand, she opened a new Twitter account and she had 45,000 followers within one day. If you had taken her phone instead of her passport, we wouldn't be in this situation. What do you make of that?
Oh my God, that was something that I was shocked that he said that, because this is something that really against him, against Saudi. I don't know how to say this, but it's not. It was a mistake.
What effect do you think that this has had on women in Saudi Arabia in your support group that you're part of?
I'm actually feeling some kind of guilt because her story went viral. And I've heard about other women, like their fathers, their brothers, they just took their phone and trying to find if they have connection with her, or if they wanted to flee or have this desire. Or it is scary, even when you are trying to support this campaign in Saudi Arabia, you always have to cover your tracks because they might take your phone anytime.
But you're here in Canada. We're not going to say where, and we're not saying who you are. We're not identifying you. Why are you afraid?
I have my family there in Saudi Arabia. They don't know nothing about my idea, my mind. I don't want them to know this.
Would you be in danger if it was known that you are trying to help these women?
I was talking to my father when I last visited my family in Saudi, and my father just told me that if I'm thinking to just leave Islam and not be a Muslim anymore, that he's gonna kill me by himself. And I just got so scared. It's your family. They're supposed to love you unconditionally. They should want me very happy. But when you see your family turns against you just for your beliefs, really? I mean, it's something so scary. You don't know who to trust anymore.
This campaign, Save Rahaf, that you and other women around the world launched, do you think there are other women that you will now be helping in the same way?
Yes. Actually, through her account, when I was searching through the direct messages, there's a lot of women asked me to help them. I can't help like this. It's Rahaf and it's too much for me. But I know there is a lot of women need same help and same support. It's a human right. Women are also human. If you go to any organization in Saudi Arabia or institution to ask for any service, they're going to ask you for your male guardian, if he approve it or not. I have no choice as a woman in Saudi Arabia. If he let you work, you can work. If he let you study, you can study. If he let you travel, you can travel. But we're not treated as a citizen.
Do you feel strong enough to mount this resistance that you're now part of? Do you feel you have the strength?
Yes, I would do this till the end of my life, maybe.
Well, I think you're also very strong and very brave, and I really appreciate speaking with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.